Dear preteen me. So, you're realizing that you might be transgender. You're absolutely terrified. I remember the feeling. You're going to take everything as it comes, one day at a time, and you're going to be fine. You spent so much of your life trying to please everybody else that you didn't take the time to pay attention to yourself. I know you hate yourself too much right now to even comprehend what self-love is, but it exists, and you will find it. You're going to tell your parents that you're going to transition. You've wanted to talk to them about this for 8 years, but you were too scared. You didn't even want to admit it to yourself, let alone other people. When you finally tell them, a weight will be lifted off your shoulders. They're okay with it. They want you to wait to start transitioning until later in life, but that comes from a place of worry, and they'll come around. Stay persistent, and remember that your happiness deserves to come first every once in a while, too. You're going to start testosterone, and it's going to be the happiest day of your life. It gets easier from here. You have something to look forward to every day. You're going to learn patience. Being on testosterone is like watching paint dry sometimes. You're going to struggle, and you'll wonder if this is really the right path for you. But all those doubts will be quieted when the lady at Taco Bell calls you sir when you're 2 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days on testosterone. The sirs will get more frequent, and the ma'ams will be reserved for distorted phone calls. Your periods will stop, and your legs will grow more hair than you thought humanly possible. You will feel strong and confident in ways you thought were only reserved for everyone else, never you. But you earned it. Through the bravery of walking into the men's room with your squeaky voice and chipmunk cheeks, through the courage of coming out at your brand new job, through the comments that nobody will ever love you if you mutilate your body and live your true self. But people will love you on a level you didn't know was possible, because now they're loving you for who you really are, not who you're pretending to be. You're going to get top surgery. This is your no going back moment, and you're as terrified as you are excited. Deep down you know that this is what you need to do to be happy, but the self-doubt that's been ingrained in your mind by 21 years of living in a transphobic society tells you otherwise. You ignore the voice of fear once again. You're getting pretty good at that nowadays. Your chest will be flat and you won't recognize it right away. That's okay, it takes time. 2 weeks, 1 day post-op, you're going to look in the mirror and realize your body has undergone a lot in the past 6 months and maybe you should cut it a little bit more slack. You look at yourself from a different angle and understand this is exactly where you're meant to be. You realize that maybe transitioning never has an end, and that's okay. Maybe there's no such thing as post-transition, at least not for you. Because transitioning is so much more than just changing your appearance. It's changing the way you see the world. It's challenging the outdated labels society forces onto us and saying, no, this is who I am, and I'm proud. Transitioning will give you a second chance at life. Never forget where you came from.